Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and you're watching a session that I have every week where we channel councils of light, whether they're council of nine, council of eight, council of 12, or just councils of archangels and light beings in general. They come to us whenever humanity needs help to try to help us remember who we truly are and try to remind us of our purpose so we get back on track, so we get back on the right path, so we can then experience the best life that we can live, learning our lessons, ascending, awakening, and having our best life, really. So, with that being said, usually we have other members here, but it is the holidays and they needed to take care of holiday family stuff. So, I am here today because I do not want to try to miss uh, any weeks. Every week they give us uh, coordinates to go wherever we need to go, and every week they tell us some message that hits us individually, plus also hits us in the big picture worldwide. Sometimes the message could be uh, anything that pertains to either or, and it is how they resonate with you. Maybe it's something you needed to hear. Maybe it's something that you needed to um, experience so you can continue in your ascension process and you can continue in the awakening. And for those that do not know what an awakening is, it's an aha moment in your spiritual life that things start to make sense and you start to let go that negative energy and feel better, grow, learn, and move up in the frequency of the energy you're in. Now, we do this in a meditative state, sort of. I may get coordinates, and those coordinates may lead me to the same place as you and may not. So do not think you're doing this wrong if you end up in a different place. You may need to go to the moon to get your key to that memory. I may go to the middle of the sun. We don't know. But we will all get something. And if you ever feel yourself called to do this with us, even if it's in a just joining us energetically, please contact me and we could arrange that so we can try to do that together. Take a nice deep breath, nice and slow. Close your eyes. Allow your body to just relax and allow yourself to be in a very centered manner. So you can also come with me so you can get those messages. If nothing else, it will help you relax. It would help align you, ground you. And you may or may not see. And when I see, it could be with your naked eyes or it could be with your third eye. However that is, or you may just get a feeling of where you're at or experience what it is around you. Now take another deep breath and allow the spirit to come in. Allow the spirit to just come into you and that energy and relax you so you can connect to those councils of light beings who are all around you, willing and ready to help humanity, to help us all. We sometimes forget that we have are more than what appears to be. Now take another deep breath. And you start to feel lighter and lighter. You start to feel like you're flowing. And as I say the coordinates that we get, the first set of coordinates, remember, even if you do not know how to travel, you can just say to yourself or out loud, I am going where she's going. I want to go with her. I want to be with her for the greatest good. 724442. 724442. Now, as you feel yourself flowing up into those coordinates, remind yourself that you're completely safe, that you are in the hands of light beings that are here to protect you, guide you. Nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be apprehensive about. Just go with the flow. Allow yourself to just be. Now, for me, this environment, these coordinates have taken me to a beautiful star, a very big star, very close to the moon. At this time, people may think it's like the star that led the three kings to Jesus, or it could just be the planet that is very close to Earth at this moment. Either way, it is your destination that determines where you go, what they feel you need to experience. I myself am experiencing at this very moment singing, angelic voices, playing beautiful harps and violins, very low, very peaceful, very well orchestrated. At the second I landed where I am, in this beautiful star, seeing everything very bright and crystallized, I felt peace like I had never felt before. Peace knowing that I am okay. Peace knowing that I will get what I need at this very moment. There are beings there of light that are so bright I cannot even stare at them straight on. I have to look towards the ground so I don't experience such brightness. But it is very bright and beautiful, full of unconditional love all around us. Now, again, don't feel frustrated if you're not experiencing that. You may be experiencing something else. You may need to go to a different place, and it is okay. Now, the Council of Nine is approaching. The head of the Council of Nine, and today it's a she, feminine energy, very powerful, very powerful galactic energy. And she has come to give us a message today. For those that need it, it will resonate with you and it will go deep in. For those that do not need this message because you are already there, please experience this message again. Surrender to it and hear it so that you can seal in that energy of peace. I will let her speak through me right now. Welcome, everyone. My name is not of importance to you, but if you need a name, since you are human and your mind requires labels, Rosh, which I believe you will spell it Raj. We have no names here. We really do not need it. We only obtain names for human mind, for humans. We recognize each other by our energy. We recognize you by your energy. You are now in what you call the month of December. During the holidays, whether you're in the middle of your holiday period or in the very beginning, remember that these holidays were not created for hate or envy. They were created to share time with those that uplift you, those that are loved ones, with family or friends, or even by yourselves. Uplift that energy that you have. Listen to the music, watch programs. No matter what you have or you don't have, it doesn't matter. Many of you have recognized the fact that you cannot take those material things with you, but you can take that energy, those vibrations, that frequency that you carry inside with your soul to the next dimension. Now, we have made it a point that some of you, the higher the vibration you are in, the better you can see us and talk to us. Do not allow others to dim that light. Many of you right now are experiencing frustration. There's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can control. It is all up to you. Let the feeling of your holidays, that celebration, that goodness that is in you, to shine through all that frustration and all that negativity. Burn that away. Let your light be so bright that nothing dark can get in your way. You are you. You are a human being, but you are also a being of light that has decided to come to earth in this very dense atmosphere to learn your lessons, to allow your soul and that inner light to evolve and grow. Don't let it dim. If you have a neighbor that you know are by themselves, why don't you invite them? Invite them over, and if not, take a plate over to them so they don't feel lonely. They may not have the opportunities you do. They may have had deaths in the family. They may have people move away. They may have different circumstances that you are not aware of. Not everyone is willing to share what is happening in their life. Not everyone is willing to share their sadness, their loneliness. Text those people that you have not spoken to in a while. Get in touch with them. Communicate somehow. I believe you guys also call it emails. Email. Make phone calls. Talk. Don't divide yourselves. Unite. Every soul, every one of you will benefit from these moments of union, these moments that are celebrated together, these moments of sharing time, just sharing time. I have been around for a long, long time, and I have seen humans evolve. I have seen wars, I've seen battles, but I've also seen the simple stuff. A simple meal with many joyful smiles around. A simple, very simple homes that maybe only had 2 or 3 rooms, if that. And yet they used to have more joy in their heart than some of you do now. And at this moment, I'm allowing Glenda experience that energy, which is probably why at this moment she is tearing up. I wish you the best. I wish you happiness. Enjoy this trip, this beautiful, beautiful, peaceful moment, and let it rise your vibrations. Let it be what guides you through these your holidays and through what you guys call, what you humans call the year. Because as you can recall, we have no time. We experience things very differently than you do. I can experience things at the same time in different dimensions and be aware of everything. And I is now letting Glenda go. Remember my words. Unite in love. You're all part of each other. You're a part of us. We are part of you. Enjoy the rest of your trip today. Well, at this moment, I'm hoping you received a good message. When I am truly channeling, I have no idea what goes on. I will have to watch this again. But now we're in this beautiful star with many beings, including ourselves. I see you all there. I see you having lots of fun. I see you bringing your childlike energy out. and letting that energy have its fun. You appear to be running around. Some of you are skipping, enjoying all the crystals that are shining bright. There's a like a pond that is so bright, it's glowing, and the water or the liquid, when you touch it, just glows, and you can feel it running very bright, very immensely beautiful. They're giving us a couple more seconds there so you can enjoy yourself and allow that inner child to come out and be at peace with you before we get the next coordinates. And now I am given 924772. 924772. Let's slowly flow up and allow ourselves to be carried to the next destination. Again, if you don't know how to do it, just say you want to follow me. We seem to be in a planet that reminds me of what I've seen from Mars. Very beautiful in its own way. The ground is very different than ours. I don't really see any vegetation at all, but there are craters, and in those craters appears to be coming out a bright light within those craters. It's like a glow. And as we approach one of those craters, we look in and see ourselves playing with others, and being uplifted in our energy and our spirit. Now, let's go in and join. And we go down these steps that are made just for us. And the further down that we walk in, the less we hear or we notice the outside world. Like this is a big bubble that we're walking into. And we are now in front of a lot of crystals. And angelic beings are there. And they are just giving energy to these crystals. Oh, that's what it seems to me. They're sending love to us. They're sending hope to us. They're sending such great warmth that I can't even explain it. It's one of those you just have to feel and open your heart and allow it to come in. experience it. Go ahead, walk around, touch whatever you want to touch. Allow that energy to come in you. Set your soul free. Now there is like a well in the middle of this area with a bucket, a rope. You put the bucket down into that well and you pull it back up once it's filled up. Take a cup. These are the directions that they're giving me. Take a cup that is right there on the rim and drink some of that. When you drink some of that, think of the things you want to let go. Maybe it's pain. Maybe it's a physical ailment. Maybe your emotions are hurt and you're in pain with that. Maybe you need more spiritual strength. Whatever it is, maybe you're just weak physically. Drink that liquid with the intention of letting go. And now, through your pores, you start to see your body glow. And you start to feel so much better. Because as that liquid is going into you, it's coming out through your pores, taking away anything that you want to let go. And if you want to let go of relationships that are toxic, you will see a symbol for that relationship or those people. Maybe it's a situation. You will know when you're letting it go. And this gives you a heads up and a step forward into your inner healing. Breathe in. Experience. Surrender to this experience. The more you can let go, the more you will receive to raise your vibrations. More healing you will receive because now it's from the light beings, whether they're galactic, angelic, or anything else, or even loved ones that are in the other side. They are all trying to help us personally and humanity as a whole. We just have to do our part and take the steps necessary for ourselves to be in a better place, to be greater and better than we were yesterday, to be enlightened, and to keep awakening, because awakening doesn't happen once, but to keep awakening to higher dimensions, higher vibrations, and a much more positive way of being. I hope you are enjoying this. It's a beautiful place that they are taking us to initiate something that you have inside of you. Something that will better you, something that is for your future, your path, and your soul. This is why they're taking us here. This is why at this very moment we are all united, we are all together, and we are all feeling the love, the joy that is in this beautiful place. Now, if you're here at this very moment, you are blessed because you came to the show at this moment. If you hear this later, you're also blessed because you found it and it was meant for you to be here. It was meant for you to experience this. Let these experiences and these energies bring the best that you are to the forefront. Be the best that you are to the forefront. Take those deep breaths as we are about to leave this place. Take one last look around and grab as much energy as you can, allowing yourself to be free of this 3D density that we're in and our body is in existence. Continue to just breathe. And now, each and every one of us will be carried out of here by one of the angelic beings, whether they're archangels or angels in general, or other types of angels. So allow them to carry you out of here to our next destination. Feel how gentle they are. Feel that love that they have for you. And notice how your vibrations are increasing so you feel calmer, better, and much lighter than you were before. Now they are taking us higher and higher as we come out from that crater. They're letting us see around space, and we're going through a portal into a classroom. This is the classroom where we all, at one point or another, pass through. Take our classes, learn what we need to learn, or maybe share what we just learned with others. Others that are about to take their journey to learn more. Now, this classroom is not on earth. I see it like if it was a big spaceship, a big, big classroom, and the windows all look out into space. You have all types of beings here, whether they're galactic, or some of you call them aliens, whether they are angelic, whether they're just beings of light that have existed since day one, whether they are loved ones that have crossed and they're essence is there waiting for us to talk to us, to hug us in a way, since they're just beings of light. And the funny thing is, you do not need anyone's name, you recognize them by their frequency. Go ahead, look around and see if you feel someone that you recognize, that you know. And if you don't, just start speaking or communicating with whoever's around you. Experience life in a little different way. And this experience is opening right now, initiating you to the next level of your path, giving you the tools, giving you the energy, giving you the vibrations that you need, that you require, so you can help yourself and others through this time period. There is someone that wants to speak through me, and I will allow it. Please listen, and I hope it resonates. Go ahead and experience as you're listening to me. Welcome, everyone. We are very happy to have you here, to have you back in our classroom. Please share any experiences that you have obtained with the others around you. This is a place where we share so we learn, so we are able to then go to our next destination with the knowledge and different tools, and especially you humans. You many times stick to one form of thinking, very rigid, very stuck. And I am hoping that today we have been able to ignite that part of you that is more flexible, that is able to look at things in different ways, to find different solutions for everyone's better. Selfness is not something that is unique. You, as humans, only love to think about yourselves. This experiment, these lives that you live in that 3D world, is something that we hope that as you get older, according to your calendar and your clocks, you get wiser and you open more of that knowledge that's inside of you. You know how to help each other for the greatest good of yourself and others. But yet, you sometimes forget that and you're unable to be the true human, the true soul, the true light being that you are. Energy is what you came from. Energy is what you will come back to. Some of you call it going home when you die. That's because you know that you will feel free from all those chains, from all those blockages, and your true self will be free to express itself. Now, those chains and those blockages, you put them there. There is no need for you to keep them through your whole incarnation. And I'm hoping you take this and understand we are here to help you. All you have to do is say, I need the help to see myself through this dilemma, through this problem, through this moment. And we will put those tools in front of you if you are willing and if you are open. Remember, it's not just about you, it is about humanity in general. At this moment, I will let you go, but please, especially during these, your holidays of goodness, of sharing, of being blessed, of sharing that, I believe many of you call it the Christmas spirit. That Christmas spirit is just a feeling and a showing of that unconditional love that you may have for each other. Smile no matter what. Open doors. Be gentle. Be compassionate. And be you. Until next time, over and out. As we shared today, I am very grateful for all of you being here. We are now being asked to just look around the classroom one more time, experience what we can, and start coming back to our own selves. And now, when I say to your zero, means in total balance within yourself. I will count from 5 to 0, and you will start to feel the descent of your inner soul, inner being, coming back into your physical form. 5, 4. Don't forget to take all that experience and remember everything you heard and experienced. 3, 2. Hold on to these higher vibrations, this inner peace that you're feeling right now, and carry it on. Carry on. Carry it with you and carry on through the week. 1 and 0. Take 3 deep breaths, nice and slow. I want to thank you all for being here, sharing this beautiful, beautiful time with me. And like I said, I will have to listen to this again so I can hear the messages myself. I just know I feel much brighter, much lighter, and much more at peace. I thank you again. Many blessings. Enjoy this beautiful holiday season, no matter what it is you celebrate. Be blessed, be grateful. And I love you all. See you next week at the same time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to contact me, you could just contact me at glendasmagicalcreations.com and almost any social media. I love you and many blessings and have a great, great night. Bye.